and welcome to the JMO Show, either episode 1 or 2.
It's a debatable topic, we're not quite sure.
I'm Perry, one of your hosts.
And I'm Joe, the other one of those host things.
Yeah, and we're the hosts. And today we'll be talking about news like J.K. Rowling writing books.
I know, there's a very exciting story, or I think it is anyway. So pretty much what happened is J.K. Rowling decided that she would write a novel under the pseudonym Robert Galbraith, and it's a detective story that she's written, and it's been hailed as one of the best debut detective novels in years. And so the pseudonym that she went with, he was supposedly a father of 2 children and a retired undercover investigator.
That is quite a backstory she's created.
I know, that was just for the pseudonym itself, but then the actual book is called The Cuckoo's Calling, and it was revealed by the Sunday Times that it was in fact written by J.K. Rowling, which we all know from Harry Potter, of course, and also
The Casual Vacancy,
which received
mixed reviews.
Yeah, mixed reviews.
Yeah.
Some people hated it, some people liked it, but nobody could deny that it was very different from her Harry Potter stories.
Which is sort of a thing that you could get, not a thing you could get, it's a thing that happens when you have a series, is because she's written so much Harry Potter, like all 7 books, that's sort of what she's become famous for. So people sort of expect Harry Potter style books from her.
Yeah, and this is...
That would probably explain why Casual Vacancy was mixed reviews.
Yeah, but this new book that she's written, so the detective story, has been loved by everyone. It's sailed to the top of the New York Times bestseller list. And before she was revealed as the author, they'd sold 1,500 copies. But then after she was revealed as the author, that figure on Amazon.com rose by, I think it was 530,000%. So a lot more books have been sold since she was revealed as author.
That is quite a big jump.
Yeah, significant increase, I'd say.
Yeah.
And J.K. Rowling has said that it was a very liberating experience to write without the expectations that came along with her name because she is so well known. Yeah. Well, her name isn't Harry Potter.
Her name isn't Harry Potter. It'd be cool if it was.
It would be. But then it'd also be a little bit self-absorbed.
A little bit.
For her to write 7 novels about.
What if she was Harry Potter and she wrote them and the main character was J.K. Rowling?
I like that theory.
Oh.
Could happen.
Could happen.
Could happen.
Parallel universes.
I believe you have some robot news.
I do have some robot news. This is news about a robot.
Funny about that.
All right. DARPA, which is the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. And
that's a bit of a mouthful.
That is a bit of a
I'll
mouthful.
stick with DARPA, I think.
Yeah, DARPA's a lot easier to say. They have got a new robot, which is quite exciting, because what DARPA basically does is they get all American people, because it's an American army agency thing about robots, and they get a lot of people in America, like universities and everything, to create constructions and robots for them for competitions and challenges that they have.
Okay.
So one of them is like a autonomous car race. So they have a really big circuit, which is over varying terrain and everything, and they have these cars drive themselves around the circuit, avoiding other cars and people and other things that would be dangerous, and they get technology, and it's a great way to advance.
All I can imagine right now is the Pixar film Cars. I'm just seeing Lightning McQueen speeding around a track.
That could be the near future.
It could be.
It could be.
That's right. Lightning McQueen is real, or he will be soon. It'll be good.
Yeah. So that's sort of what DARPA is, and they've got a new robot called Atlas, which some of you might like this in reference to the Portal series, where there's a robot called Atlas, which is a 2-legged robot with a round body, which is sort of what the real-life Atlas looks like.
I'm sure nerds everywhere will be very excited about that news.
Nerds are very excited. So
when aren't they?
True. And they're nerds, they have a right to get excited.
Yeah.
So Atlas is new 2-legged robot, which is an advancement on Big Dog, which you might have heard of, is the other DARPA big robot thing they had built by Boston Dynamics.
Is it a large canine-shaped device?
It is a large 4-legged thing. It doesn't have a head.
That's a little disappointing.
It's sort of a body with legs.
Yeah,
yeah.
They should give it a face.
They should give it a face. That would make it a bit more like friendly.
Yeah.
But it's an army robot. It doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, but if they gave it an adorable face and it's being used in military purposes, then when the enemy sees it, they'll be like, oh my god, it's so adorable, I can't possibly, destroy it.
That's a good tactic.
Yeah.
Maybe you should be in DARPA, just like as the aesthetics.
Maybe
person.
I should be.
Maybe
I
you
can
should
just design faces for a living.
That would be cool.
Would it though?
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, that was a noise. Something made a noise. I think someone's doing something in the editing booth.
How dare they?
No.
You noise makers!
No. So yeah, they've made a robot which is two-legged and it can walk over obstacles and fancy stairs and everything. Sort of like Asimo from Honda, but cooler.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the coolness factor is certainly very important when it comes to robotics.
It is. Oh, things are making noises at us.
How dare they make noises?
I have no idea what's going on here.
Do we have anything else to talk about?
I don't think so. I think we're going to jump cut to something else now.
Yeah. We'll do one of those like cuts and then
Hang on, I can do one here.
make it dissolve.
Ready?
Dissolve.
Dissolve. Oh,
Look,
I'm
I'm
dissolving to us. Hang on.
I'm dissolving.
Dissolve. Da-na-na-na.
That wasn't a dissolve. That was a circle.
And in space news,
Or alternatively, underwear news, depending on which way you look at it.
space panties.
It's a nice combination,
It
I'd
is.
say.
There's a nice ring to it.
Yeah.
Space panties.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Pretty much what happened was there were two men who were out on a spacewalk, just casually on a Sunday afternoon,
Yeah.
and one of them had this liquid filling his helmet. And, you're imagining the big space helmet in space.
Probably not a good thing, seeing as that's the thing keeping you alive.
Yes,
You
and
don't
it
want
started filling
liquid in
with liquid. And so there was a massive panic, and they got them back onto the spaceship fine. And originally they'd thought that it was from a drinking apparatus, but it turns out that the leak was traced to their liquid-cooled underwear, which obviously you have to wear liquid-cooled underwear in space. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, that's just common knowledge.
Absolutely. And so there was 1 to 1.5 litres of this liquid
coolant
in the space helmet by the time that they got Mr. Parmitano out of the spacesuit.
Quite a lot of liquid to have, like,
In your underwear.
in your underwear and in your face. Like,
Yes,
coming from
well-
your underwear to your face. Not a pleasant thought, is it?
No, not particularly. And they're trying to take this quite seriously, saying it could have had dire consequences and it was a real emergency. But, I mean,
Space panties.
space underwear.
It's funny.
How seriously can you take space underwear, in all honesty?
Yeah, you
But
really can't.
it's got me thinking that, Australia gets really hot in summer, and I think I want to invest in some of these coolant panties.
So we could have space panties down under.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I think you've already started the advertising campaign.
I think we have. We should
marvellous.
patent that.
Patent space
Yeah,
undies.
patent space panties patent space panties down under.
Excellent. I think that's a brand new tongue twister right there.
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
That's that space panty story.
Fabulous.
So let's outro. Yeah, that's the end of the episode, which is either first or second, depending on how it works out.
The whole chronological thing is a
Yeah.
little bit iffy.
We might do the fifth episode next. But yeah, that's the end of the episode. If you liked it, you can watch it again next fortnight or whenever we end up releasing the next one. If you didn't like it, don't watch it.
Yep, just leave.
That's it.
The choice is
Yeah.
yours.
Farewell. All right, we're done, I think.